Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second because I noticed all my videos I have my mouth wide open in the beginning. Okay, here we go. So I did it. I bought Hertz. About 100 shares of Hertz, 288. So 300 bucks out of my pocket. Is it gonna make it? I hope so, but if not, oh well. You know, it's a gamble. I mean, I look at it. Well, 300 bucks is what I waste at Las Vegas in one day. You know, the house always wins anyway, so whatever. But okay, but it's the entertainment. That's all it is. So if it goes up $1, I'll be very happy. I made my money back. Anyways, so I did look at Avis, which is Avis is at $16 right now. Enterprise is at $18, and who else? I think that was it. I didn't look at the rest of the people, but they were going up. Only Hertz was going down. Hertz might go in bankruptcy. I'll lose all the money. I took the risk, so what? You know, let it be. 300 bucks, whatever. Am I telling you to buy Hertz? No, I'm not. I'm not an expert at stocks at all. I did my research, and tell you the truth, there was 2 stocks that just kept on popping in my head. Like, man, this is a really good deal, because I was looking at the history, and that was Amazon and Pepsi. I was like, man, I mean, if I had the money where I'm willing to just waste it and don't care losing it, I would buy Amazon and Pepsi. But I know it's gonna go up, but their shares are too expensive that I don't want to put. I don't really want it, because I suck at it. You know. My luck is because the last time I bought stock is when I put it into Circuit City. That's a long time ago, and I lost it all. I mean, and I thought it was gonna come up because I used to do the air conditioning for Circuit City, all their units. But then I should have known when they filed bankruptcy, because we had like a $30,000 bill they never paid. And I was like, whatever. Oh, well. You know, that's the thing. You don't put money into... It's like, don't shit in your own house. Don't buy stocks that you work at, if you think about it. Because you'll be blinded. You think that it's greater than what it is because you're there. So... lesson learned. Anyway, so that's it. So okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm not gonna do any stocks. I'll show you stocks later on, see how much is going up. I'll probably buy a little bit more, and I'll tell you about it. But let me tell you a story about Avis. Okay, so now you can cut out. Who cares? Don't even listen. I used to work at Avis when I was I think 19 years old. This was like in 93, I think, or 92, something like that. But anyways, so I worked at Avis, and I got a write-up, and somebody snitched on me because I was doing donuts. And at that year, the new Thunderbird came out. Man, nice V8, you know. Just I started doing donuts and stuff, and somebody snitched on me because it was late at night. These are like 1 o'clock at night or something, you know. And I was the team leader that told the crew to clean the cars and stuff like that. You know? And so I got the next day. They called me in, and they say, "Hey, man, somebody said that you were doing donuts. Is this true?" And I'm like, and they brought that person in and go, "Yeah, it's true. I did donuts, you know." And they're like, "Why'd you do it?" I said, "Because I'm a kid. I mean, what do you want me to do?" You know, I just threw that excuse. And I don't think the lady thought that she was going to be there to snitch on me. You know, they brought her in to snitch on me. But, you know, literally, you know, brought her in and said, "Hey, look at me face to face." Yeah, and I think, and she got uncomfortable because it's like, they didn't think they were going to do that. They thought, oh, they're going to take her word, but no. So anyways, this is a sad thing. And this is why you shouldn't put your head out for companies, because they will just cut it off. Her husband was working for the bus drivers, you know, where they pick up the passengers from the airport, bring them in. And they ended up firing him like a month or 2 later. I got it written up, but they fired him. So she stayed there because I guess she was the breadwinner now. And then I could see him come pick her up from work, because I guess they only had one vehicle, because they were working together and they were leaving at the same time. So I saw her, and I was like, why do you risk your neck for this company? Because they know, I mean, I don't, okay, so I know that could probably cause a problem at work or at home for them, knowing that, hey, we have to let go of your husband, but thanks for snitching on us. You know, like she felt backstabbing company. You know, I do this stuff for you, but you don't. And then for me, it's like, I don't like you. I hate you, and I hope you lose your job too. You know, that's how I looked at it too. You know, I was a young kid. My mind wasn't there, but it just shows to you, you should never put trust into a company that willing to just let you go for whatever policies they have out there that are not even really, you know, like life-threatening, if you think. So for me, I don't know if she thought about it. For me, I was thinking about it, and I was like, I need to stop working for a company that's gonna fire me whenever they want. Because they fire. Okay, so that guy was maxed out on his bus. This is what they. Okay, look. So the bus drivers come in as a rookie, and the head honcho of the bus driver will teach them how to drive, how to do this, do the test, stuff like that. They pass. They get like $15 till they're maxed out. So it takes them about, and it doesn't take that long. It took them like about maybe 3 to 5 years to get to that point. So that's dedication, because they're blindsided that this is my whole career going to be. And they paid good. But what they didn't tell you is, when you get to that point, they're going to pick on you to see how dedicated you are. They'll pick on you. Are you wearing your shirt? Is it iron? Do you have the right color of pants? Do you have food in the bus, and is it showing? They'll start picking on you on everything to give you a write-up. Because if they give you 3 write-ups, you're terminated and you don't get unemployment. So that being said, these people were just slaves. And that's why I keep on bringing this up. I know you probably look at my video, stop being a slave. A slave to me is somebody working that has no value. That's a slave. I'm not talking about slavery or stuff like that. That's a whole different situation. I'm talking about slave at work. And there's a lot of people out there know this is true. So do something with yourself that'll be at a major improvement for you and for your family. So, I mean, I see this pandemic, you know, hey, I got no food, I got no nothing, I got no job. What are you talking about? You got unemployment. You guys are making, what, $900 to $1,100 a week, all right? You're probably making less than that in a week, because if you think about it, they take the taxes out. And then you get the stimulus check if you're making under $75,000. So I'm like, this is like the best thing in the world for you, if you think about it. But once this is all over and you got to get back to work, your mindset's going to be there. It's either you're going to fall or you're going to rise. Because right now, I mean, we're almost towards the end already. I mean, the restaurants are already opening. The bars are opening. I mean, the last thing is church. And I'm like, I still don't get it why not church are open. I mean, I do get it because it's too much gathering. But, I mean, you follow like everybody else. Put plexiglass in between everybody. I mean, shit. And then just ride it out like that for the meanwhile. But, you know, I guess they think, you know, whatever. That's a whole something else. Okay. So, remember, when you get out of this and you're able, let's say you're the one that's on unemployment right now and you're writing the money. I hope you're studying for something for you to be licensed to do something on your own and your independence. And then have something on the side where everybody needs that makes money. You know, there's only 2 things: food and housing. That's pretty much it. And then, of course, medical. But you got so many people out there that just, you know, I mean, look what happened. They let go, like in San Diego, they let go so many nurses. At the time of this pandemic, I mean, it's just like, it was ridiculous. Caregivers, they were like, let go. So I'm like, man, what's going on? You know, unless you're making the medicine, you're worthless if you think about it. So anyways, do your math, or do your study or whatever, and find out what you could do to prevent this from happening for you again. Because if you're suffering, I'm sorry, that's on you. That's because you didn't, you weren't prepared. And the new generation, I feel sorry for, because you were not raised to learn about a situation like this. I mean, you're probably like, I'm just gonna play video games, and I got no money, but I got mom and dad to move back in. You probably bought a house, now you're already moved back in. And this is one thing I'm stoked. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, people that did, like, for example, San Antonio in Texas. I see that, it's this poor city. People don't know it, but it's the poorest city of all Texas. And because of the high amount of people that don't make that much money. And they got these food banks that are just overwhelmed with people just need food because they're not making money. Well, that's because San Antonio thrives on people with no education and pay them low wages. They're slaves. So some of them probably can't even get unemployment. Like California, we're giving money to people that are not even American citizens or that are illegal. And that's why we're going to take longer than the rest of the states to open up and get, organized. Because, we're giving this money to everybody else. Governor Newsom, he's just say, hey, yeah, if you're not illegal, we give you money too. We're giving you a stimulus check. Okay, yeah, that's a whole thing, whatever. But anyways, just remember, focus on yourself for everybody that you care about and you love to be a benefit towards you. And if they all do the same, everybody's a benefit and there'll be no problem. So just improve yourself. Don't stress out. Keep it going. Don't be stuck at a job that you'll be, terminated and you're just, wondering what I'm going to do. Don't be that guy, okay, or that girl. Follow what you want to do and just make it where it's impossible for it to break down. Or whatever you do, make sure you make enough money on it so you can survive, and then put it towards something else that will survive. If you get what I'm saying. Like real estate. Real estate's always going to survive. Somebody always needs a place to live. That's pretty much it. No matter what. Let other people suffer to pay their mortgage, than you suffering to pay your mortgage. Because they all pay your mortgage. If you grab everybody's income, it's paying for where you're living. You never live in the property that you own. You always rent it for you. Because you want your property that you own to be rented. That's the game. That's the whole game. Never own what you live in. Rent. Make others rent what you own. Anyway, so that's it. I know I threw this out. I'm going all crazy, and that's the problem with me. I'm not organized, and that's why you can see my videos. They're not that organized. Eventually, I'll get better. I will. I'll dedicate a whole week on this. But as of right now, I'm like, I got so much stuff to do right now. Everything's falling apart. Not falling apart, but everything's falling into June. Like things that need to be get done. Like I got couple of rental places that leases are up, and and they're already planning to move anyway. So be it. But anyways, take care. Sorry, this thing took forever, but oh wow, that's me talking. All right, take care.